It's 18 degrees and the high today is gonna be 56 as I ride into Capitol Reef National Park. I got everything packed up. All I gotta do is get on the road. Well, I'm off and it's warming up fast, it feels like. It's 35 degrees, close to a 20-degree rise in an hour and a half. But I can't tell, I got too many layers on. Hey buddy, what are you doing? Where are we going? Go home, go home. I think I met a friend this morning. As soon as it saw me, it started getting all happy and chasing after me. Capitol Reef National Park in my sights, about 37 miles, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be gorgeous. It's getting warm fast. To go from here to Las Vegas is about 370 miles and close to 20,000 feet of elevation gain. That whole Bryce Canyon area is a lot of ups and downs, which should be absolutely the most gorgeous part of this second half of Utah. That's the second one of those that I've seen that are sandstone blocks. It's really impressive to go through Utah. It's the natural beauty of canyons that make this state so impressive. It sort of tells a story of time, like a geological museum. There's so many different structures that get created, like the arches. A very impressive place that does not get old to see. Every single day you go around the next turn of the road and you see more amazingness. And I'm not even to Capitol Reef yet. Here's the start of a nice climb. I'm about 4,500 feet in elevation, and my max elevation as I get over to Bryce later on this few days should be over 7,000. That wasn't bad at all. Little warm up. What a view! It's outrageous. So big, everything, just giant scenery. Beautiful weather. I've been really fortunate to have this 5-day light and variable wind window to get through here. There's people that come here to the dirt bike. They're doing donuts up there in the sand. It's just the most bizarre landscape. It feels like from another planet, most likely because I've never seen exactly this. It's just bizarre. It's pretty cool. I'm like in a trip here in Utah. Tripping out. There's a beauty coming up. There's a major grade on it too. That was a good one. That's 2 for today. This is one crazy place. Surreal. One of the most amazing cycling experiences of my life. The road, the shoulder, everything is immaculate. It's perfect. It's brand new. All these guardrails are new. Just a fabulous day here in Utah. Made it to Capitol Reef National Park, and I can't wait to go see what it's all about. What a wonderful morning, nice and cool, blue skies. I can't ask for better weather to do this. I'm looking forward to carrying on, heading southwest to Bryce Canyon National Park and then Zion. It's gonna be a hoot, so let's get it going. That's massive! I just passed this pioneer house, and the historical marker was talking about how it's the earliest Mormon families that came here to try to settle, and it was very difficult because the river would flood, destroy all their irrigation, so they had to move up to a higher ground. I just passed a trailhead called the Grand Wash, and it's a shame, but I can't stop and go hiking. Not only do I not have the time to do it, but I also don't want to leave my bike laying on the side of the road. Even if it was chained, I wouldn't feel relaxed enough to just take off for a few hours to go hike a trail. And that's one of the things I've realized from Utah national parks, is that they're so massive that you kind of sort of have to pick whether to bicycle into them and through them or do hiking. If you want to do hiking, it's important to come with a vehicle. They're just that remote and big. But the good side of Capitol Reef is that staying on 24 is plenty to see what Capitol Reef is all about. I'm here at Capitol Reef, a magnificent place to say the least. I spent about an hour at the visitor center and read all this stuff. It was fun to do, and I got help from a ranger to decide what to do the next coming days. There's a 9,600 foot pass, which is going to be below zero at night. I'll spend the night out there, and then the next day I'll climb another 1,700 to go over the summit and drop 3,300 feet into Boulder, and that should set me up to go visit Bryce Canyon National Park. I'm leaving the Fruita Campground at Capitol Reef National Park. It was a warmer night than the last 2 nights, but still pretty chilly in the 20-degree range. Today I have a big task. I have 22 miles to get to a campground that's closed, but I'll sneak into it. It's gonna be 3,600 feet of climbing to get there, and that'll set me up the next day to get over a 9,600 foot pass with 1,700 feet of climbing to get into Boulder and down into Bryce Canyon. Not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna read my body as it goes and start climbing. Here we go. These 2 days should be quite the challenge. If this climb doesn't wake up my muscles inside the first 5 miles of the day, I don't think anything will. That must be crazy. That was insane. That was 2 miles at 8% gain, and I almost elevated 700 feet. That was a good start to the day, but I got way more to do. I've been held up here on the shoulder for about 10 minutes just taking this view in. It's unbelievable. The amazingness that Utah has to offer. This Capitol Reef area is outstanding. Not that any other hasn't been. It's just one amazing national park after the other. It's a testament also to bicycle touring because I have done it by car too, and looking through a windshield just does not give you the perspective that being on a bicycle or a hiker would have. I'm just so fortunate to have discovered bicycle touring and have had the health and the ability to roam around the country on a bicycle. Just past the park boundary. I'm happy to have been at Capitol Reef Water Park. It's compact, but packs a punch. These ever-changing views never get old. I'm about 2 miles from Torrey. I see it, it's right here on the left. I plan on loading up with water and food. Here I go. Had a half a sub, bunch of water, carrying more water because I think I'm gonna be able to camp somewhere between here and the summit. And it's 36 miles to Boulder, 3,700 feet of climbing on Utah State Road number 12, which I hear is one of the most scenic roads in Utah. I'm about to enter into the Dixie National Forest. So beautiful up here. It's so nice to be around conifers again. I'm at 7,921 feet, almost to 8,000. That's 4,000 or so feet in elevation gain. The summit at 9,600 is 10 to 15 miles away. There's no way I'm gonna press at 2 o'clock in the afternoon to try to get over the summit before dark, so I don't wanna get stuck up high with the temperatures getting low like they're gonna be. My best option is staying at this closed campground that I'll be sneaking into. Be fun to spend the night up here and see how I can manage with close to 0-degree temperature. I'm pretty sure the campground should be close by. It's about 3 o'clock and I'm ready to stop. I'm really tired. This is it for me. If I keep going and do 10 miles, I'm gonna be in the dark. It's gonna be dark in 2.5 hours and I have 10 more miles or so to the summit. This is the Singletree Dixie National Forest Campground. I'm gonna go in there and find me a place to settle down. I'm all set up here at Singletree Campground in the Dixie National Forest, probably inside 10 miles from the summit, and this campground's totally empty. I walked around all over the place trying to find firewood enough to maybe play around here in a little bit. I'm psyched to get over the top of this thing and go towards Bryce Canyon National Park, and then after that Zion. I'm just ecstatic about my time here in Utah. It's difficult, but it's also absolutely rewarding in so many ways. I'm gonna finish this night and see you guys in the morning.